we're about to get Red Sun Rising on, and they may be the first band that Baze brought on that wasn't like, you know, a band that I already knew, and you know, Charlie Daniels Band and Leader Ford, they don't count. But it's like the first band where he played a song that I haven't heard, and I was like, holy shit, I really like that.
Yeah, it's.
Are you talking about Red Sun Rising?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We converted Nick and became a huge Red Sun Rising fan, which leads us to welcome back the man, the myth, the legend himself from the band Red Sun Rising. Let's welcome Mr. Mike Protich. What's going on there, Mike?
What's going on, guys?
Dude, you, the band, you guys are kicking freaking ass.
Thank you, man. It's been a heck of a ride this year.
It really has. I mean, you guys, last time we talked to you, I mean, the other side was breaking, and then it really just blew up. I mean, didn't it like hit number one on rock radio charts?
Yeah, we went number one at Active Rock and Billboard. So that was pretty surreal.
That is freaking awesome. Now, when something like that happens, I mean, do you take that and frame that and just hang that on the wall at home?
I actually haven't received anything yet. I did bug my label about it yesterday, but it's the coolest thing about it is that, you know, we didn't even really celebrate it that much because we were on the road still, and we just kind of kept our heads down and used it as motivation. It was kind of more like, well, we got a number one. Now what do we do next?
Now you do another number one.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. But, you know, I'm so bummed out. You guys were here in Philly last Thursday night.
Right.
You got to, like, make a memo. Like, whenever they're booking the dates for you guys, no more Thursday nights in Philly.
Yeah. It was a little rough, especially with the weather that just passed through you guys, too.
With the snow and all, yeah.
Oh, man, you guys got pounded up there. That whole area.
2.5 feet we got.
Yeah, it was insane. So, I mean, we had to load our gear from 4 blocks away. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, it was wild, man. But, you know, it's the name of the game at the early stages, right?
Yeah, right? Now, how is that? Like, I didn't even know, like, that place even existed until I heard you guys were playing there, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was a tiny place. Like, when I first walked in there, we were all kind of like, man, we've never played a place this small in the last, like, 10 years. And it's tiny. But it was so packed, and that crowd sang us every word on that record, and it was so much fun. And
that's awesome.
I'm so glad we did it.
That is so awesome. Good. I'm glad to hear Philly was there for you.
Totally.
Now, how's the rest of the tour been going?
It's been great. It's been selling a lot better than we thought it would do, and which is good because, you know, when you first go out, you don't know what you're going to expect, and you don't know who your music is connecting to and where those people are, and it's just kind of, you know, your first headlining run, which is what we're on now, is kind of like a trial period to see where you're at in the game. And
right.
I think it's been very successful, and it's been really awesome meeting all the fans that, you know, that we didn't even know we had. And you know, we've been doing so much support over the last year. It's nice to finally play a room full of people that came just to see you, and that's a really cool feeling.
Yeah, that's got to be like, wow. You can actually say they're there for you and not the headliner. Right,
and it makes the show dynamic different because when you're doing support, you're like, okay, I got to impress these people to make them want to listen to us. And then when you go do your headlining show, you got to say, I got to put on an amazing show because these guys are expecting us to be amazing. So you still, the motivation is still the same. It's just it's a different dynamic of how that motivation comes about.
Do you feel it as more pressure?
I don't know if pressure is a word I would use to describe it, but yeah, you know, I guess we can go with pressure. There is pressure to be good, to do your best every day, and especially when they know the songs so well, you want to execute them well for them.
This is true. Now, like we were saying earlier on with the other side hitting number one, did that change things for you guys at all? I mean, I guess that's part of the reason why you guys had to do the headlining tour.
Yeah, it did change things. We really noticed it as it grew on the charts. So did our audiences, even as we were doing support. You know, at first it started with, you know, a couple people singing the song that heard it on Octane, who first started playing it. Then it started going to national radio, and we started hitting these markets, and every time we played the other side in the set, people were singing it.
Right.
And once it went to number one, I think all the attention that it got really got people actually looking at the record and listening to the record. And now we notice people are knowing a lot more songs than the record. So I think that number one just kind of put a little spotlight on it and said, hey, maybe we should actually take this band seriously. And so I think it did a lot for us.
That's awesome. Now, speaking of Octane, you guys just recently performed up at the studios up there acoustically.
We did. Yeah, we did their unleaded sessions.
And you guys did a cover, which when I heard it, I don't know if anybody was expecting it. I don't know if you guys do it a lot, but Alanis Morissette's song, Uninvited.
Right. Yeah, we that's always been a favorite song that, you know, Ryan and I have always loved Alanis Morissette and her songwriting, and that's honestly what I listen to all the time is female artists like that. And I don't know if that's because I'm around rock all the time and I play rock. I want to listen to something that's on the other end of the spectrum. But when they asked for a cover, we're like, let's do Alanis Morissette, because you don't hear a male singer doing that very often, so that's already a little different. And I think it was a little unexpected for us to do something like that, and I think that's why it turned out so good.
Yeah, and also too, it wasn't like one of her major big blowout hits either, too.
Right.
And you know what? That's my favorite song of hers. I love that friggin' tune. So when I heard you guys do it, I was like, it's such it's like a deep emotional song.
Yeah, it's very haunting.
That is. Now, do you guys do do you do any other covers in your set electrically, or?
No, we do not. I mean, it's not that we steer away from it. It's just we love playing the music that we write, so it's kind of hard to replace one of our songs with a cover. But we have been playing the Uninvited on this tour as well, you know, amongst the songs from the Polyester Zeal record. It's been going over well, and it's just a fun spot in the set. Even though it's a dark song, everyone can sing it, and it's just a cool addition to the set, I think.
Absolutely. So now the new single that's rising up the charts, Emotionless.
Right.
Again, you guys hit pay dirt. You really did. This is such a great friggin' song.
Thank you.
Now, what is it about? I was reading through the friggin' lyrics, and I'm trying to figure out, and you had me completely confused and stumped. What the hell is this song about?
The fun thing about this song is it actually came to me in a dream. And I had a visual of a woman kind of laying on a table, and I didn't know who this woman was. It was kind of one of those dreams where you feel something for this person, and you know that you know them, but you can't tell who it is. And so I had this like deep love for this woman, and as the dream progressed, she kind of started to fade, and I remember waking up feeling regret and like sadness, and it was kind of haunting me for a while, and I started to just kind of describe it. I kind of was writing a poem about it, just describing the visual, and I started to describe that she was laying there motionless and emotionless, and I couldn't tell if she was alive or dead, and I just described the feeling that I had for her, and that's where the song came about, basically. So it was kind of one of those really weird things that came out of nowhere.
Wow. I'll tell you what, like, as I was reading the lyrics, I was like, is it about a dead person? Is it about a doll? Like, what is it about? And now as you explain it, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's completely cerebral. So I don't really know what it means, and hope maybe one day I'll find out.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, how about the video? I know you guys shot a video. When's that coming out?
It's done. So it should be out probably any day now. I think they're just, everyone on our team is just kind of figuring out how we're going to release it and looking for a partner to release it in a big way. But
nice.
It's done, and we're anxious for everyone to see it.
Very cool. Yeah, I can't freaking wait. So now the headlining tour, I guess you guys got another couple weeks of that?
Yeah, actually we just have 2 shows left: South Bend tomorrow night, and then Foot at the machine shop there. And so
nice.
We're done. We wrap it up, and we're gonna kind of take a break and do some writing until festival season starts around March.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
A nice little break.
So have you guys started writing for the new album at all yet, or are you just waiting?
Yeah, I mean, I probably wrote, I don't know, upwards to 10 songs, like as we were ending the record when we were out in LA, that obviously they were written too late to put on the record. So I started there, and I just kept going. So I'd say between Ryan and I, and we've got a good another batch of songs, not to mention the whole back catalog we have that we could always revamp and revisit from our independent career, which we did. I mean, Emotionless was from that. We wrote that in 2008, and so was Blister. So, we have over 100 songs that we could revisit, and then we're always still writing. And but yeah, we want to definitely take this opportunity though to have this little break and really try to finish some stuff, finish some demos and prepare. So we're a little ahead of the game. We don't want to go into the next record like rushing anything. We want to have material that naturally came out of us,
Dude, like, you got all these friggin' how the hell are you going to limit that down?
It was the worst and grueling process of that whole recording process. I mean, trying to narrow that down to 11 songs was brutal, because everybody's got their favorite, then, management and the labels got their favorite, and we had to make a compromise. But I think this record just had great balance of having a lot of different elements, and I think we made the right choice of songs. Not that there's not better songs or there are better songs than the other ones we've written, but I think those batch of songs work well together.
Wow. Now, how about, like, you said you guys did Emotionless before. Whose idea was it to redo it?
That was actually the song that got us the label deal, basically. Razor and Tie and management both, that song stuck out to them. They're like, wow, we can do something with this. We want to hear it, at a higher quality, because we just did that on an independent budget on our own dime, and with like local producers and producing it ourselves, and we finally got an opportunity to make like a demo with Kevin Martin from Candlebox, and we recorded it with him, which was at a little higher quality, and then we started to open up some networking just by working with him, and that led us to management and Razor and Tie. So Emotionless, that's what's cool about us releasing this now, because Emotionless has really taken us on a journey, and now it's finally getting released. It's so weird for us because it's a new song to everyone, but it's a nostalgic song to us.
Wow, that's wild. That is freaking wild. That's all. So now I guess it's kind of like it's almost relaxed time. I mean, with festival season, you guys get to just do some big shows. Around the country.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of big shows. We're doing a lot of the major rock festivals that Danny Wimmer puts on. like Rock on the Range, Fort Rock, Weapon Rockville, all those. Like there's probably like 12 or 13 of them.
Cool.
But in between, we're going to try to fill that space and still tour in between those dates, and we're going to hit it hard this year. So once we pick up during festival season, it's probably going to be go time until the end of the year.
Nice. Now, you guys are coming back to Philly. I think it's May. I think for the WMMR for their big festival show.
Yep, the MMRBQ. Yeah, that's right.
Right. Cool.
That's a great lineup.
Yeah, they always put on a great lineup. Cool. I got to get out there and see you guys.
Definitely.
Cool. All right, dude. You're always welcome here. We love you. We love the band. We love the friggin'
Thanks for having
songs.
me.
And we totally converted my boy Nick over there to a huge Red Sun Rising fan.
Very cool.
Oh,
very cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was actually my favorite album of 2015.
Oh, wow. Thank you, man.
Look at that. Cool. So, all right. Well, Mike, again, always a pleasure. And, I'm going to hit you up when you come out here in May, and I'm going to come out and see you guys.
Sounds good, man. Looking forward to it.
Cool. Emotionless, we're going to play it for everybody. Anything else you want to throw out there before you go?
Just get out there and see us on the road sometime this year.
Cool. And where can everybody find you guys?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use. Just look for Red Sun Rising.
There you go. Cool. Mike, as always, you are the man. Thank you so much. And, Nick, I hope you're ready for this, because this is going to be your new favorite song.
Thanks,
I don't know, man. I'm not sure about Worlds Away is my favorite song right now.
There you go.
We'll see.
Right on.
Cool. All right, Mike, we'll talk soon.
Take care, man.
You too. All right, everybody, there he goes. Mike from Red Sun Rising, and here is the latest single, and this one's going to go to friggin' #1 too, because it's freaking amazing. Emotionless.